How to write Amazon descriptions. In this video I'm going to show you how to write formatted HTML descriptions for your Amazon listings. This is the listing for the product we've looked at previously, and this area was the actual bullet points which we talked through in a previous video. If I was to open up that same product again, you can see those bullet points here, and as I described in the last video, the description often comes further down on a desktop, but on a mobile device actually comes towards the top of the listing, so is seen first. That is starting to change around on Amazon, so it doesn't matter too much because they can both be viewed by your customers, so you want to have both of them optimized as highly as possible. So as you can see here, we have what's called a HTML or formatted description, and with that being, you can do things in the description that help it stand out by using capital letters, by bold print. You can have gaps and formatting in the text, you can use emojis, and you can start to do things such as frequently asked questions. And the reason you can stand out with your descriptions more so than you can with the bullet points is because people don't actually often know how to add proper formatting to their descriptions. I just found a very popular product, but not particularly well written listing with poor images there, just 3 bullet points. It's amazing really they're selling it, and just a basic block description. So as you can see there, they don't have any breaks in the paragraphs. It's just really one long sort of paragraph or sentence, whereas what you can do is you can actually put gaps in there and make it formatted and look a little bit better. Now this product can actually see some areas where we could improve. We could start to highlight the Q&As, try and make it stand out a little bit better, but this is something that we wrote years ago and we've just left for a long time and has continued to do well. But the reason for that is because it's a good product, it's got a good listing overall, and it does have a good description here. The actual wording is sort of to the point, it sells the product, it shows the best features, and what I like to include on a product like this is a frequently asked questions section. And we'll go into a little bit more detail as to what you should include in your description in a minute. But what I'm going to do first off is show you how you can actually get this formatting, because when you actually go into the product to add the description, and I'll show you where to do that here, it will just give you one box, and if you just type into that, even if you copy and paste from a Word document with the paragraphs and the breaks and the bold print, etc., it won't show unless you do what I'm about to show you. So you'll type it into the description box. There's where each of your bullet points will go. That's where your description goes at the top there. So you can see it's really just one long, there's no gaps there. So what you need to do, I use a website, and there'll be a number of different ones to do, but I'll show you the one I use. So if we just type in Amazon HTML description or something similar, this is a free platform you can use. I always use Seller App, which I think has got a number of good features, but I use this just free option. It's nice and easy to do. So if I bring up the description that we want to use, so write out your description, and we'll go into more details about how to do that in a moment. Copy that, go over to your web page. On Seller App, if you just scroll down, it's got 2 boxes here, and all you do is you just type in or copy and paste in the text that you want to include, and what it will do is it will start to format it, and as you will see here, it's got HTML aspects to it that will essentially, when you copy this part over into your Amazon description, it will break it down and show it in a formatted paragraph, as you can see on our listing. So just copy that HTML, go over to your listing, and then in the description box you're just going to copy and paste that HTML description as you get from Seller App into your Amazon listing. Now, what should you include in your actual description as opposed to your bullet points? In the last video, when we went through the bullet points, I explained that you want a benefit focused start to each sentence, and then a little bit of an explanation as to why or how you can back up that benefit. This is an area within the description that you can do the same thing, but you want to do it in more of a sentence, more of a conversational flow, and you can start to use things such as your product title in bold and then a little bit of a description behind it, and then just break it down into different paragraphs. And what I do is not so much on the benefits, it's just more of a description about the actual product. So as you can see here, I start to go into more detail about the fact that you get 200 uses from a 250ml bottle. So that's more a feature of the products as opposed to a benefit. And then you can start to put in some sales copy. So for example, I've got there, with a recommended sale price of $18.99, which is often the price that we sell it for. However, it's on a sale on a huge discount for you today. So there's in the first sentence there, you've got a reason to buy the product, one of the features, and then a bit of sales copy to actually try and seal the deal and sort of clinch the sale there. As I said on the bullet points, you can add things such as a money back guarantee or your returns policy. I didn't do that within the bullet points, but I've actually done it here, so you can get the best of both worlds. So I've put that we believe in our products 100% and believe that you will too, so I've adopted a 100% money back guarantee. So what I'm doing here is not so much on the features or the benefits of the product, it's the benefits of why you should buy with us as opposed to other sellers. And the fact that our goal is to be the #1 liquid chalk in the UK. And we can back that up because we are on Amazon, as you can see. Let me go to it. Yesterday, when we shot this video about the bullet points, I think we were down in number 5. Overnight, we've improved our sales and we're into number 2 in the whole of the climbing chalk and gym chalk category. So we're in number 2 for that altogether, but that's sort of a powder chalk. That's our nearest competitor with a liquid chalk. And as you can see there, we are therefore the highest selling liquid chalk on Amazon, and therefore most likely the highest selling liquid chalk in the UK, because Amazon is the highest or the biggest sales platform in the UK. So there we go, we can back up our claims. And one of the taglines we like to use is, our goal is to help you take your training to the next level and look good doing it. So that's a bit of sales copy to help us or encourage people to buy. I don't do it on every product or every listing, but if you've got a product that is similar to others, I quite often like to put forward a frequently asked questions paragraph at the bottom. And you can do this for other products where you maybe have variations where you can answer common questions that you get. So if someone keeps asking, I'm a 34 waist, which size should I get? You can write that question out and you can put an answer underneath. So for example, we've put, why should I buy Elevate Grip over cheaper products? And I've gone on to answer that by saying Elevate Grip is made of only premium ingredients to ensure that it's the highest quality product on the market. Our goal is to be the best products on the market, so at a zero compromise approach to sourcing ingredients. You will not find a better liquid chalk anywhere. Which is, again, it's a true fact. You can see from our reviews, which we haven't really pushed on the reviews, but we've got almost 100 nearly 5-star reviews, so it is a good product. Why Elevate Grip increases my grip strength, which is a question people might ask themselves, is this product actually going to work? How is it going to benefit me? So we've gone on to answer that. And you'll start to pick this up as you go along. Once you've sold a product for a while, you might start to get common questions. And what you're doing here is you're actually answering people's objections. So a lot of liquid chalks may cause a mess when people use them. That might be a question that people are answering. And it might be an objection on why people won't use your product. So you can actually use that objection and get past it now and sort of get customers on board for actually buying your product. So I've answered that question here. And then the last bit is, who are Elevate Equipment? And that's just given us a bit of background on who we are as a business. As I always say, the most important thing is actually building a brand as opposed to just selling a few products. So we really want to get our name out there, build some credibility, and show people why we're the best brand on the market. So that's what we've done there. So in summary, for your description, stick with the benefit-focused approach to your bullet points, and then in your description go into a little bit more detail about the actual features of the product, talk about your brand, put some sales copy in there as to why people should sell or buy your products as opposed to others, Perhaps try to cross some objections by answering people's questions, and just put in any other relevant information you think will help people go on to buy. At the end of the day, all you're doing here is you're putting information about your product that may encourage customers to buy. It is a key feature that people will look at. Some people are more into images, whereas some people like to actually read about their products in detail. So as you can go on any product and you'll see that most people do have these in place. You just need to write about why people should buy your product over others. And that is again one of the benefits of building a brand. This product here, you can get fortunate at times. Maybe they haven't written it out properly, maybe they haven't included it. They don't even have a description. So you're going to win over the likes of this product, because if people are looking for that more information, they're not finding it here. So what they're going to do, they go, oh, I don't want that, it's down at number 22. Let's have a look at the best products on the market. And yes, thank you very much. They've got a nice description and they've even answered my question. So yes, please, I'm going to buy that. So get your descriptions filled out in detail. Remember that these are aspects that you can change at any time. You can just go into the products as I have done, and at a later date, if you want to change your description a little bit, or you want to add a bit more detail, you could just go into the description, delete what you've got there, and start writing it again, or just add some changes over time.